Clean Fiction community. Amy Lynn McConahy here with Clean Fiction Audio, back again this week to read you 3 reviews from our Spring Edition 2023 that are audiobooks available for you to listen to. This week's featuring science fiction and suspense in our 3 reviews, 2 science fiction, 1 suspense. Let's get to the reviews. Our first one being Tales of the Dim Night by Adam and Andrea Graham. This review is by Nathaniel Duane Caldwell, and his information, along with all the author's information and the reviewer's information, is found in the description of the video. Some relationships are built on trust and mutual respect. Others are built on using someone as a pawn in a game of global domination. Mild-mannered janitor and superhero fanboy Dave Johnston gets all his wishes at once when an alien symbiote gives him supernatural powers. But what's he to do with them? Follow the zany adventures of the clueless custodian as he fights crime and corruption while trying to keep his family together and avoid being sued for copyright infringement. The genre of this book is Christian superhero comedy, and it is available as an audiobook on Amazon. Many of us are comic book fans. We love our superheroes, but what would we do if we got to become one? In the Tales of the Dim Night, Dave Johnston, a comic book fan, gets that chance, and the readers get to follow him through the process of figuring it all out. This book starts the Powerhouse series, and I love it. I've been listening to Adam Graham hosting old-time radio Superman and detective podcasts for a while now, and I know he's a man who loves Jesus Christ. This book and the whole book series definitely shows that. Action. He fights bad guys. He flies, and he's a regular powerhouse. Plenty of action and at times some pretty big guns, but nothing bad. This is a superhero adventure after all. In all seriousness, this is a clean book, and at times it can be funny. But there are some pretty serious issues and some pretty serious criminals in it as well. Adventure. Yep, the hero does indeed have an adventure. One after another, all while trying to figure this hero stuff out. Romance. Dave is married, so the relationship is part of the story. However, it is all kept clean. There are some serious points to ponder about the relationship and interactions in marriage, however. Religion. Christianity is the main religion here. Thumbs up for that. Magic, drug use, language, and other negatives. There is no bad language. There are drug dealers who get what's coming to them, and I don't mean cold hard cash. It's cold and hard, and a cold hard fist. Alcohol is mentioned, but most definitely not glorified. Final thoughts. There are a lot of things to ponder in this book. It makes great points, all while being extremely entertaining. Not only that, but it presents the gospel of Jesus Christ to the readers as well. This is a book for comic book fans. This is a book for adventure fans. This book is great for those who love to have fun and those who love to laugh. It's a great book for Christians. If you happen to fit all of these descriptions, why are you still reading this? Go get the book. It is rated P. Clutch your pearls. Grandma may raise an eyebrow, but keep on reading. To find more information on Adam Graham and Andrea Graham, visit the description of this video. On to our next review. This one is by Kerry Nietz, and I'm going to hope that is how his last name is pronounced. Digital Dreams and Other Distractions. This one is written by me, not the book, the review. And here is the book blurb. Software developer turned storyteller Kerry Nietz brings artificial wonders to life. Digital Dreams and Other Distractions is Essential Nietz. 9 tantalizing tales of synthetic futures unfolding across a background of stars. In this surreal landscape, dying legends haunt sheltered keeps, Young boys reconstruct ancient giants, astronauts push the boundaries of the solar system, and metal nightmares reign over faraway rocks. Alluring and compelling Digital Dreams is a multifaceted blend of mystery, imagination, and devotion. As thrilling as interstellar exploration and as dangerous as another day at the office. The genre for this is science fiction anthologies or cyberpunk science fiction. It is available as an audiobook on Amazon. I have come to enjoy Kerry Nietz's brand of storytelling, so when I saw that he had come out with an anthology, I snatched it up and was intrigued by the stories it held. Action. These stories are not for the faint of heart. Nietz's storytelling style has always had a bit of creepy vibe, and these stories are no exception. I was not overwhelmed by the action of these stories, nor was it too unsettling, but if you are not one to prefer books that look darkness in the face, this book is not for you. Adventure. Nietz balances out the creepy factor of his stories with a sense of wonder in what I now know is his signature style. These stories will show you the beauty of the cosmos, the curiosity of what may come, and the wonderment that can be found in the dreamscape. His descriptions are as beautiful as they are haunting. I have never read another author who does this as well as he does. Romance. There is barely a touch of possible dating in the first story, but otherwise romance is absent. Religion. There is no overt mention of religion in these stories, but do not be fooled. The author is trying to tell you something. Whether it is both the ugliness and beauty of the unknown or conjecturing what awaits us in the great expanse of the universe, his greatest message is that no matter how dark things may become, there is always light. You may find that some of the stories are not your brisket, but I implore you to give this collection a chance anyway. Final thoughts. This collection does what all books should do, cause you to ponder. It is within the nature of human beings to question, to want to know more, and to reach out to our Creator through the study of His vast universe. Though this book does not mention God overtly, I believe it accomplishes all three of these things in a unique style that is all Nietzsche's own. I highly recommend this for those who prefer a scary book that does not cross the line to glorify evil. I rated this book a B. This is the full blush, people. If you are prone to fainting, you will need a fan. Information about Kerry Nietz can be found in the description of the video. Last but not least, we have our suspense book, Hidden Currents by Christy Barritt, a Lantern Beach Mysteries book. You can take the detective out of the investigation, but you can't take the investigator out of the detective. A notorious gang puts a bounty on Detective Katie Matthews' head after she takes down their leader, leaving her no choice but to hide until she can testify at trial. But her temporary home across the country on a remote North Carolina island isn't as peaceful as she initially thinks. Living under the new identity of Cassidy Livingston, she struggles to keep her investigative skills tucked away, especially after a body washes ashore. When local police bungle the murder investigation, she can't resist stepping in. But Cassidy is supposed to be keeping a low profile. One wrong move can lead to both her discovery and her demise. Can she bring justice to the island, or will the hidden currents surrounding her pull her under for good? This is the genre of Christian suspense and women sleuths and can be found on Amazon as an audiobook. The reviewer for this is Brianna Wilkie, and information about her can be found in the description of the video. Action. There are several violent action scenes, including gang-related violence. People are shot at and beaten up. There are a few murders. Naturally, there are some blood, but nothing is graphically described. and all scenes containing violence stay within a G rating. G for the Clean Fiction magazine, not G as in movie rated G. Adventure. Even with the violence involved, the adventure is a bit on the slower side. Both Ty and Cassidy go around the island investigating several suspects and gathering clues to get to the bottom of the mystery. Even though it's slower paced, the story is so good, you'll keep flipping pages to get to the end to find out whodunit. Romance. Ty and Cassidy are like oil and water. They don't mix. More often than not, they are irritated with each other and fighting more than they get along. This doesn't stop them from being oddly attracted to each other, but there's a problem. She is dating somebody else. For right now, Ty and Cassidy are well on their way to some kind of friendship. I look forward to seeing how the relationship develops in the future books. Religion. Ty is a Christian who goes on Bible study retreats with friends, prays, and is strong in his faith. It isn't clear what Cassidy's stance on religion is. She is more reliant on self-help and inspirational quotes than the Bible, though she does enjoy the Bible verses from her Day at a Glance calendar. I hope her faith is explored in further books. Final thoughts. I've read a couple of different books set in Lantern Beach, so I decided to go back to where it all started. Why read books in order when you can read them chaotically instead? I enjoyed it, and the overarching story of Cassidy being on the run from a gang with a bounty on her head, combined with her potential romance with Ty, guarantees a return visit to Lantern Beach in the future. This book is rated G, will make you gasp. Both eyebrows will be involved in reading this book, and the author Christy Barritt information about her can be found in the description. And that is all for this week. If you want to know more about our levels of clean with Clean Fiction Magazine, visit our website. And if you would like to become a subscriber of Clean Fiction Magazine for only $10 for a year, that's 4 editions for $10, plus all of our back issues, you can visit cleanfictionmagazine.com to do that right now. Just go right after this video, after you like the video, and subscribe, and then go over there and become a subscriber. That's all for today, and have a great week.